Hello all, Nick Calabro here with Collaboration, and I want to quickly talk about, this blog post that we have here up on nickcalabro.com, how to make $1 million a year running a digital marketing agency. So we're not actually going to talk about what is kind of the core point of this blog post, which kind of breaks down the numbers about how you can actually get to that $1 million a year mark. But I do want to talk about this extremely basic Excel sheet that I have here that kind of shows you how easy it is to at least make any sort of money through agency work, right? If you're running your own agency, even if you're the sole person, it is just extremely simple. So let me just quickly break down what I have here. So say that you have an income of 3 clients. Client 1 is giving you $1,000. Client 2 is giving you $2,000. Client 3 is giving you $2,500 a month. This is both of these charts are kind of monthly, right? So that'll leave you with $5,500 per month. Then you factor in your expenses, maybe rent's $2,500, food $300. These are kind of just arbitrary numbers that I'm making up for the sake of example, right? Then you have entertainment at $200, so you're spending $3,000 a month, and then your total will be your profit, right, will be $2,500 per month. So the really great thing that we can do here is, and it's like very, very simple, right? But just seeing it helps. One of my favorite mentors that has helped me along the way building collaboration and whatnot kind of showed me this, and it was kind of just mind-boggling how easy it is when you start thinking about money in terms of allocation, different blocks of revenue, rather than one big chunk of where your money's coming from. And this is one of the best ways to get started, I think, because it helps you kind of visualize where the money's coming from, how you're spending it, why you're spending it. So for example, say that our expenses kind of move up. So rent might turn into a mortgage. And say that your taxes now turn into something like $1,500 a month. Okay, so now your profit just went down $1,000. So what do you actually do now to kind of make up for that? So your rent or your mortgage is staying the same, but now you have these taxes to worry about. So all you have to really do is pick up like a dental client, for example. Say that they're paying you $1,500 a month, and then you just that easily now made up for all that money that you're spending on the taxes. So it's very simply just going to come down to what kind of clients you're picking up. So now if this dental client was someone that wasn't that worth it, they were maybe paying only $500 a month, you don't really want that client now, because it's all the work of picking up a new client without the rewards that are filling up that gap that you now have because of your new tax income, or your tax revenue, or expense rather, sorry. So then further, right, so now we're losing money there. So now also say you want to get a nice car. So your BMW lease is going to cost you, I don't know, maybe say $500 a month. So now at that point, all you really have to do here is pick up a new real estate client, and if they're paying you $2,000 a month, right now you're even making more, because your dental client, which is not paying you that well, maybe that took you a month to close, right? But now you have another client that's paying you pretty well on top of everything else, and now you're actually profiting more, even though you now have this BMW and your taxes. So this kind of just goes to show that it's all about just picking up another client when you want to do something else. If you want to take a vacation in 6 months, right, it's going to cost you maybe $6,000 to bring the family on a vacation. Just get a $1,000 a month client for 6 months, or get a $2,000 a month client for 3 months, or get a $6,000 a month client for 1 month, and you go on the vacation in just a couple weeks, right? It's really this simple once you're looking at things in terms of money and what you're spending and how it's coming through, and compartmentalizing the different sources of revenue. So what we go into, I'll kind of give you a sneak peek. Go to collaboration.com, the blog here, and you can very easily see, it's actually, right now it's the latest post. It's probably not going to be for very long. How to make $1 million a year running a digital marketing agency. It really comes down to what the numbers are. So we go into a pretty similar thing here, thinking about your expenses, right? And then talking about if you are selling one website a month and getting them on a hosting plan, right? As much as like $250 a month is pretty we have clients that are paying us $250 a month. We're essentially not really even doing anything, right? All we're doing is hosting the website. We're doing some security updates and stuff like that. But essentially, this is just easy revenue for your agency. So if you're doing that, if you're selling a website a month plus hosting and then upselling even half of those to SEO, you have easily 6 figures a year, right? And then on top of that, just keep doing that. And then after 2-3 years, easily making, you're $1 million agency, right? You are a 7-figure digital agency very easily just by doing the same thing over and over and over again. Remember, success is not going to come from doing one big leap here and there. Success is going to be coming from the little things that you're doing over and over and over again that are constantly pushing your business in the right direction. So ultimately, I'm going to wrap this up here. Just make sure that your income and your expenses, figure that stuff out. Write out this little chart for yourself. This is extremely primitive, but just for the sake of a very simple illustration here. Yeah, that should be it for now. I'm Nick Calabro. Thank you so much for watching. Now, get to work.